Third base for the New York Yankees is another really important position. The last great third baseman I can think of is Alex Rodriguez, one of my favorite players of all time. A-Rod was awesome there. One of the reasons why he was awesome was because offensively he could do it. And then when he came through in the playoffs in 2009, it was amazing. But today we have Josh Donaldson, which I would say is a guy we gotta leave. I'll tell you the answer now. We don't need Josh Donaldson. We need him to go away. We need to trade him away. And hopefully if we get a new GM, he could be like, hey, look, this was a huge mistake from Brian Cashman. We're going to eliminate this guy. We're going to eat some of this contract. Have him go away. Go somewhere else. Not here. At third base, we need to find a way to get a different option there. And again, for third base, there are not many good third baseman options. We will have to be creative here, and we're going to have to pull from the shortstop position because in the shortstop position, there are huge franchise face type players there. This is my proposal. And again, from the new GM, it's going to take some time to try to talk these guys into something like this, kind of like how, back in the day when Brian Cashman really wanted to win a World Series in 2009, he brought along Alex Rodriguez just through a conversation and saying, hey, would you be willing to play third base? This could be one of those things that the new GM or Brian Cashman has with one of these guys. I'm talking about Dansby Swanson, Xander, Bogaerts. These are the guys that I would say are star shortstops. Swanson, he plays for the Atlanta Braves. He's a guy that hits clutch home runs for the Atlanta Braves, and he's one of the main reasons that they won the World Series. Bogaerts, you know him as the Red Sox shortstop, and he's definitely not going to get signed by the Red Sox. I feel like they're going to let him walk. With these two huge free agents, the Yankees have to act and get a real third baseman. Given that, yes, these two players haven't played third base much, Bogaerts being the only one to play, I would say maybe like 40 games at third base, but with not that much success defensively, I would say it would take some time to try to convince these guys to go play there. But if there's a way to do it, I would say do it with either one of them. Because Donaldson, I'd rather have a brand new third baseman that's a shortstop converted into a third baseman than Donaldson. Yes, Donaldson brings great stuff defensively, but offensively, he's like another Gleyber Torres in the sense that he's swinging, but just swinging at the air. He doesn't know where he's swinging the bat at. He's long removed from that MVP he once was. And I hate seeing him come at bat. How many times in the playoffs did you notice that he came up to bat with runners in scoring position? How many times? Several times. And every time it happened, I had to look away because I knew what was going to happen. He was going to strike out or swing at a high fastball or hit a fly ball that's really high and start jogging as if he hit the grand slam. And I had enough of that. So I'd rather have a converted shortstop to a third baseman like a Bogaerts or a Swanson to come on in and learn that position because these guys are true professionals and they can learn how to play third base for the New York Yankees. Do what A-Rod did. And they bring great numbers offensively, which is something we need. Swanson hit .277, 25 home runs, 5.7 WAR at the age of 28. This guy is truly a superstar. Bogaerts hit .307, 15 home runs, and a 5.7 WAR, same as Swanson, and he's 30 years old. Either of these two produce solid offensive numbers. So why not bring one of these guys? I'm really curious to see what you guys think down below. Let me know. I'm being creative here because really in the third base free agency market, there's not much. Not much at all. But you got to be creative sometimes and bring one of these guys. Again, you can hope for Volpe or for one of these guys to be a third baseman, which could happen too. And I would take that over a Donaldson. I would take a hungry rookie over Donaldson any day. Could happen as well. But if we're talking about free agencies and being creative here, I would say Bogaerts and Swanson. Swanson preferably because he's been to the playoffs several times. He's been to the World Series and won it. Let's bring that type of mindset here. Let's bring that Atlanta Braves type of mindset here. Why not? They're doing something right, and let's win. Let's win. Let's do something about it. If you want to really win a championship, I would say these are some of the moves that you got to make. Is the infield. The infield is so important. And with someone like Swanson over Donaldson, I would take that any day.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.